Central bank surprises and market reactions, dollar resilience amid policy shifts. The dollar strengthened on Wednesday as investors awaited global inflation data to gauge central banks' future policy moves. Meanwhile, the New Zealand dollar plummeted following a revision in its central bank's rate hike outlook. The Australian dollar also declined after softer-than-expected inflation data, suggesting subdued expectations for further interest rate hikes. Market focus shifted to upcoming consumer inflation figures from the US, Germany, France, and Spain, which could influence the European Central Bank's (ECB) policy decisions. Analysts suggested that persistent disinflation in the Eurozone might prompt the ECB to consider earlier rate cuts. Recent higher-than-expected inflation in the U.S. has led to a reduction in expectations for Federal Reserve rate cuts, with markets now pricing in a lower probability of a cut in June. This adjustment has bolstered the U.S. dollar's performance against major currencies, including the euro. The New Zealand Central Bank surprised markets by keeping its cash rate unchanged and revising its rate peak forecast slightly lower. This move, coupled with cautious language about inflation risks, contributed to a sharp drop in the New Zealand dollar. Similarly, the Australian dollar dipped after inflation data fell short of market expectations, indicating that the Reserve Bank of Australia, RBA, is likely to maintain its current interest rate level. Meanwhile, sterling and the yen experienced slight declines against the dollar, with market attention particularly focused on the yen's movements around the 150 mark, signaling potential intervention concerns by authorities. However, analysts believe that intervention risks remain low unless significant yen volatility occurs. Exchange dollars and more than 30 currencies with us. Register your company at TKambio US and transact with the best exchange rate, backed by Monex US. Subscribe and stay updated with exchange rate news.